the master coming back as this guy who's gonna love everybody and rapture everybody off to heaven. That's not true. That's not the teaching of the Bible. The Bible says, that he does judge and make work, judge and make work.
All praises to the Father and His Son, the creator of the universe. Yeah, the giver of the laws and commandments, crucified for the sins of the whole earth. But y'all don't pay him no mind, y'all don't pay him no homage, I ain't tripping on him, y'all don't love him. Y'all too busy worshiping other guys, Christmas, Easter, Valentine, yeah, y'all love sin. And these pastors ain't no help, they done closed up the doors to the kingdom. Matthew 23 and 13, tell me y'all some hypocrites, y'all ain't even getting in the kingdom. And that's real. I've been walking with the word, trying to get to know the word. Another word, I've been reading script. I come to find out, it's a different story when you understand the manuscript. It is. False doctrines, all lies. Is it? Like going to heaven when we die. What else? Like eating catfish and pork rinds. That's abomination in the Lord's eyes. You gotta unlearn and relearn everything that you did learn about the Most High God of these scriptures, and you better do it before He return. Cause He ain't coming back to shake hands. Nah, kissing and hugging. No, He coming back to set the record straight. Come on, He coming back to pass judgment. Yeah, cause He ain't coming back to shake hands. He ain't kissing and hugging. No, He coming back to clear the controversy. He coming back to pass judgment. 7 trumpets, 7 vows. Right after Jacob see his trouble, it's coming. He said the whole world gon' bow. Whether you hate him or you love him, it's coming. Got a war, you ain't keeping His commandments, you gon' perish when He come back with His army and the sword. All judgment has been handed down to Him from the Father, and the title has been given Lord of all lords. You've been worshiping in vain though, cause you don't really know Him like you claim so. At the day of judgment, He gon' tell you He don't know you either. And to the lake of fires, where you gon' go? All you heathens and you Edomites. Yeah, Babylon gon' die that night. Talk a takeover, full overthrow. The man of sin, he gon' burn slow. What you know about blood up to the horse's bridle? He gon' call all the fowls of the earth to come feast on the dead bodies laying everywhere. You can read it, you been sinning, you ain't gon' be spared. I've been reading, you should get prepared. Yeah, I've been reading, baby, you should be scared. If you thinking the Messiah is a white boy with blue eyes and blonde hair, that's deception at its highest. He gon' judge you with the highest when you kick against the laws and the commandments. That's the covenant, I'm standing on it. 10 toes down, I know you been playing on it. You gotta unlearn and relearn everything that you did learn about the Most High God of these scriptures, and you better do it before He return. Cause He ain't coming back to shake hands. Nah, kissing and hugging. No, He coming back to set the record straight.
All right, family. We waiting on Brother Stephen.
Shalom, family. What's good?
I said no sound. Hold on. No sound. How about now? How about now, Onika? Let me turn it.
Hey, I don't know what's going on with StreamYard, man. I didn't even get to hear the music that was playing.
I think it might have been this. I had to unmute my mic. It's different. I got a Mac right now, and it's different than the Windows. I think that's what the problem is. It's a different system.
Okay, they said they can hear us. We good.
Yeah, I had to unmute my microphone though.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, baby. Shalom. Let me get this link tree going while we waiting on Brother Stephen. Get this link tree going. Hold on. You might have to put it off. I'm not saying. I don't know what they got going on. Somebody come in, didn't they? Oh, there you. There you.
Y'all already done started the live?
Mikael told me to hit the music.
He know I was in that meeting.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. It was just what? Let me see. We just been going 4 minutes. The song is about 2.5.
All right.
Then I had some technical issues to work out. But yeah, it seemed like we got them out. We got them worked out.
Boy.
Let me get that. I didn't know. I thought you was coming. I didn't know.
Yeah, we had that meeting at 5. We just now got done with it.
Yeah.
All right. Dear Abba Father, we come to you right now as humble as we know how. Father, y'all, thanking you for your many blessings that you bestowed upon us. Father, y'all, we thank you for the blessings that we know about and the ones that we don't know about. We thank you for your son, Yeshua, who died for the sins of Israel. We ask that you will be so kind and so merciful as to forgive us of our sins right now, Father Yah, because your word teaches us that no man can live above sin. We have all sinned and fell short of your glory. We ask that you will increase and that we will decrease. Father Yah, we ask that you will put your words in our hearts, in our minds, on our lips. We ask that this lesson will be edifying to your people, Father Yah, and your son, Yeshua HaMashiach name. We pray. Hallelujah.
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 All right, family. Tonight, we'll be dealing with a lesson that some of you may find kind of funny. Some of you may be able to relate to it. Some of you may not. Some of you may have dealt with.
You still there, brother? He must have got a call or something. Must
It's
have got a
called
call.
spiritual leeches.
You faded out for a second, brother. So we lost about 10 seconds of your voice. I did anyway.
Yeah, you went out, Hebrew, but you're good. Go ahead. Let's get it.
Yeah, we heard the spiritual leeches.
Is he still going up?
No,
Probably
y'all
is.
give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, y'all hit that link tree right there. Make sure you subscribe to all the channels. Hit that link tree. Make sure you subscribe to all the channels. We don't want to wait till they start taking them down and banning and blocking before you get subscribed. We want to be ahead of the curve. We anticipate what they doing, what they always do. That's to try to silence us. Okay. I'm gonna probably start doing some live just on the channel that until they get the subscription up. Some of those channels that's at the bottom with the low subscription rate. Let me see here. Y'all got
Where
any
is
questions? While we y'all
where
got any
Mike at?
questions? Drop them on us.
Where Mike at?
I don't know. He dropped off. Let me text him. Let me mute my mic.
What's good with the family? What's good, Uncle Abnon? How you doing, Hebrew? B1 Queensland, how you doing? Sister Esther, how you doing? Sister Sharon Montgomery, how you doing, sis? Child of light in the building. What's good? Hope everybody doing good, man. Let's see, who else? Shanae, Israel, what's good? Let's see who else in here that I missed. Thought I seen Sister Nika in here. B1 Queensland, what's good? Sister Helen, how you doing? Yeah, I did see Sister Nika. There you go. I see you. What's good, sis? I won't leave nobody out. Yeah. Chosen one indeed. What's good? How y'all feeling? Feeling good like a Hebrew should? Like a Shebrew should?
All right, family. I'm getting myself together. I'm kind of throwed off because I wasn't expecting a live that I'm leading to start before I made it over here. But
Yeah.
let me get myself together. I didn't have time to get stopped or nothing before they started the live. Give me a
Take your
second.
time, Hebrew. Take your time, bro. I thought you was suited and booted. My bad.
Yeah, I'm suited and booted. I just wasn't on the line. I would
Right,
have rather y'all
I
waited
wouldn't have,
until I got on here before y'all started.
right. I feel you. I feel
It
you on
looked
that
very
though.
unprepared and unprofessional.
yeah.
You know how I am about stuff like that.
Right.
It wouldn't have been the first time we changed the time on a lesson.
Yeah. Yeah.
What Mikael at? He the one said
I hit
hit
you.
the
Hey,
start
check your
button.
phone. I told you what. I told you where he was at. You get that. You
Okay,
see it.
Yeah,
okay,
hold
okay.
on for
I got you. I got you.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, man, I hope everybody good, man. That's the most part. I mean, we living in some exciting times. I tell you that there.
Some eye opening time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, brother Stephen was talking about they had a doggone bunker in the mountain. What Revelation said they were gonna hide where? In the clefts of the rock. What's that?
Right.
A mountain. That's
Exactly.
what it is.
Hey, they got a bunker, man. I don't forgot the name of that airport, but it's the airport.
Denver Airport.
Yeah.
People be coming up missing too, on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So hey, don't nothing surprise me, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
And Denver ain't that sick. I ain't never been to Denver. Is it sitting on mountains or it's around mountains?
Yeah, they full of mountains.
Yeah.
Denver, Colorado. Yeah, they full of.
Earthquake or flatten all that though. I'm just,
Right.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
all right, y'all. Get my Bible and stuff out. Y'all give me a second.
Yes, sir.
Take your time, bro.
Mikael.
Hey,
Hey, nothing. You know what I'm talking about without saying anything.
hey, don't you start Hebrew. what we got shaking up in here?
Y'all done started
That's
a
what's
live that
good.
I'm leading without me even being on the live, and you know I was in the meeting.
Oh, I was gonna do my comedy show till you come up here, but you here now.
Well, you wasn't here when I got here, so you didn't get to do it.
Excuse me, brother.
You know how I am. Y'all could have reset that time, Hebrew, like we always do. If we ain't ready,
I I had you figure about I didn't know. He know you. We all right. We probably need to discuss this.
Right.
But you ain't
What
gotta
y'all
worry about me
discussing?
doing it no more.
Yeah, excuse me. Grouchy tail.
You ain't gotta worry about me doing it no more.
It's everything
uh,
my fault. I get blamed
I
for
didn't say
everything.
that bad, but
no, it ain't. It's just I wouldn't have started a live that y'all were leading if y'all wasn't even on the line. That's all I'm saying.
uh-oh.
I
Y'all
can
get on
dig
my
that.
nerve. Y'all
I
get
can.
on my nerve.
If I'm wrong, y'all tell me I'm wrong. Y'all know I ain't wrong.
Nah, you right. You right now. But see, I didn't know nothing about that. I thought you was gonna be on there. You was just gonna be a couple seconds. Like you was on your way. But hey. But hey,
But
we
we here
here now.
now.
Right.
Started
well,
from the bottom. Now we here.
Hey, we said that at the same time. All praise. Yeah, we here now.
All right. The concept of spiritual leeches must be looked at in the physical as well as the spiritual aspect. The demonic spirits that attach themselves to mankind is very real, as well as the humans that latch on to us for whatever reason. These people can be our closest family members or just friends and associates. Whoever it may be that turns out to be your leech, just remember that once your leech has used you up and they are done with you, they will move on to their next host. We must fight the demons that leech on us as well as the humans in the spirit. This war that we are in is a spiritual war, whether the adversary is seen or unseen. The power that is needed to fight this war only comes from on high. Saying no to leeches must become common practice in our daily lives, because if not, the host will be left spiritually dead and physically broke. Brothers and sisters, on this line tonight, let's use these scriptures and share wisdom from our brothers on the panel to better equip ourselves for this warfare. To sum it all up in a nutshell, just say no. Y'all remember that slogan from the 90s?
I was gonna say that sound like a commercial. Just say no.
Just say no. Just say no. All right. The foundation scripture that we'll be using tonight will be coming from the book of Mark, chapter 5, and we'll be looking at verse 1 through 20. Mark chapter 5,
Mark
verse
5.
1 through 20. Yeah.
Let me see.
Let me know when you ready.
I'm ready, Hebrew. I'm gonna let him get it up on the screen if he gonna put it up there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I gotta find these. Let me see here. It's gonna be a different Bible. Let me see here. Mark chapter. Repeat that, sir.
It'll be Mark chapter 5, verse 1 through 20.
Mark 5. Let me go back and share the screen. I'm probably not gonna say too much. I'm trying to make sure that we get the subscription up on these other things. If that's all
Oh, you
right. If
good.
not, I'll adapt.
You good, Hebrew.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mark chapter 5, verse 1 reads.
Let me
And
know
they
if it's big enough. I can y'all let me try to get it bigger. Y'all go ahead and read. Go ahead and read.
Okay. And they came over unto the other side of the sea, into the country of the Gadarenes. And when he was come out of the ship, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit.
Okay, hold on right there, Hebrew. Okay, so what we dealing with right here, we dealing with a spirit that has attached itself to this person that we dealing with. Okay, now how this spirit came about attaching itself to this person, the scriptures don't say, but it does tell us that he was possessed with this spirit. All right, go ahead, Hebrew.
Verse 3. Who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him. No, not with chains.
Okay,
Because that
so this spirit that he had, evidently this spirit gave him some special strength, some powers that he normally wouldn't have had, because it say, and no man could bind him, no, not even with chains. So whenever this spirit will come up on this man, because I'm sure if you're trying to bind somebody, it's gonna be more than one person that's trying to do the binding, right?
right.
So if they trying to bind him and then they putting him in chains and the chains can't even hold him, that's some supernatural strength. All right, go ahead, Hebrew.
Verse 4. Because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been plucked asunder by him, and the fetters broken in pieces. Neither could any man tame him. And always, night and day, he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself with stones.
Hold on right there. Okay, now this spirit that has attached itself to this man is causing this man to cry. He crying out and he cutting himself with stones. Now we all know that anybody in their right mind is not going to do harm to themselves. So this spirit is causing this man harm. It's just like today. When you see somebody that got a bad spirit on them, that spirit is not causing that person to do themselves anything good. They're not getting anything good out of being possessed by that spirit. You got several different type of spirits that you will see on people. You got those spirits that'll get on people that'll cause people to be messy. Now you tell me something good that come out of a messy person. When you see a messy person come around, everybody hate to see them coming. Cause first thing you gonna say, man, that dude right there, man, he ain't never got nothing good to say. Man, he always keeping something stirred up all the time. He always find himself in the middle of some mess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep, you sure
So,
right, bro.
so when we got the war against these type of spirits because you have people, man. People just accept it when these spirits get on them. They don't try to fight back. They don't try to get in these scriptures or try to figure out what the Most High say do to get better behind stuff like that. They just accept it. They accept it as being normal. But it's not normal to have that messy spirit on you. It's not normal to have a gossiping spirit on you. It's not normal to have a backstabbing spirit on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring it out.
So just like this spirit, even though this spirit right here was causing this brother right here physical harm, every spirit that attach itself to you is not going to cause you physical harm, but it'll cause you other types of harm. It'll cause you to not have people won't want to deal with you. It'll cause family members to hate to see you coming around. I have seen spirits like that even cause people kids not to want to deal with them.
Mm.
Hey, I remember when we was coming up, I ain't gonna call his name, but it was a guy that was in our neighborhood, and all the old folks, the grown folks, would see him coming, and they would never have nothing good to say about it. They're like, "Oh, here come his bad, you know what? Oh, here he come, you know." And I used to wonder, like, why would he be in so much mess, and why, so many older folks they hate to see him coming. But I don't know if that brother still like that or not. I pray that he, got better as he grew up. But man, I remember that coming up as a kid.
But
Nobody had
bro,
nothing good to say.
some people have had those spirits attached to them for their whole life, bro.
Right.
And then, like some spirits, we inherit from our ancestors, from our parents, and from our aunties. They be like, man, you just like your uncle. Okay, in a good way or a bad way. Because certain spirits stay in your family, bro. Spirit of drug abuse. It's a spirit of drug abuse that's been in my family. A spirit of alcoholism that's been in my family from generations, bro. And it attaches itself to every generation in our family. If you don't war against that, your kids will wind up on drugs or alcoholics. Bro, we got to pray against them spirits.
You're right. That's why the
Because
Bible say, my bad, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go
Now,
ahead, brother.
I
Go
was just
ahead.
gonna say, you right, man, because that's why the Bible speaks on breaking generational curses. You know,
Hallelujah.
it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's being passed down, and you know, you got some people that make excuses for their behavior and say, "Well, my daddy did it." Oh, well, somebody in my family did it. You know, my daddy used to be an alcoholic. You know, before the Most High cleaned him up, and before he left this earth, he wasn't an alcoholic, but I could have used that as an excuse to be one. Because that's what I saw growing up. But I chose not to be that. So it's a
Right.
choice. It's a choice, and like you said, we gotta pray against it because
Okay,
it's
brother.
there.
I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all brothers another spirit, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. The spirit of not being there for your children. That's a spirit, Hebrew.
Yeah.
The
Right,
spirit
right.
of not being a good mother. The spirit of not being a good father. If you look down through the generations of men, and you find a man that don't care nothing about being there for their kids. I ain't gonna say every time. I'm not gonna say every time, because it's an exception to every rule. But if you look back farther enough through the generations, it's some abandonment issues that's done went on in that family. And his father probably wasn't there. His granddaddy probably wasn't there for his father. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at it, those are spirits, bruh, that attach themselves to your family. And they just go from one generation to the next. And if you don't know how to pray, if you don't have the spirit of the Most High, if you don't know how to get in these scriptures and fight those spirits through the power of the Most High, they'll continue to stay in your family. So
Oh, praise.
you got those spirits. Then you got the spirits of molestation. Those spirits of molestation, they go from generation to generation through their family. You have your grandmama, her uncle probably molested her. Then she probably had a son. He probably saw the uncle molesting her. Then he started molesting his niece or his sister. And it just go down through the family. See, that type of stuff people won't talk about. And they try to hide it. And guess what? Those demons feed off of that.
Yep.
Because you try to keep it a secret. That demon say, okay, they ain't want to talk about it. They don't want to get no help. They don't want to pray about it. Oh, they shame of it. Oh yeah. I'm finna double up right here.
What's that verse where it's talking about when the unclean spirit is going out of a man? They walked in dry places seeking rest and find none, and then they call 7 more partners.
Oh, I got that in the lesson. Hebrew, I'm sure gonna bring it out too. I got it in the lesson. All right. Pick it up where you stopped there, Hebrew.
All right, verse 6. But when he saw Jesus afar off, he ran and worshipped him and cried with a loud voice and said, "What have I to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of the Most High God? I adore thee by God, that thou torment me not." For he
Okay,
said,
ho.
all
So
right,
even though this man had this spirit on him, he had enough sense to go get some help, didn't
yep,
he? He knew who to go to get some help. Ain't never met Jesus a day in his life. At least the scriptures don't say he did. But he knew that he had the spirit of God in him. And he knew that he had the power to rid him of this spirit that was causing him to harm himself. So the question that I pose to the listeners tonight, to me, myself, and to the listeners on the panel with me tonight, do we have enough sense to go to the Most High with our spirits?
Yeah.
Do we have enough sense to go to the Messiah and say, Lord, I need your help with this thing right here because I can't do it by myself? That's the question that we have to pose to ourselves because we the only one that can do it because we the only one that know what we're dealing with. Don't nobody else really know what we're dealing with on the inside. And if we don't go to the Most High and give these burdens to him, if we don't go to the Messiah and put them at his feet like this brother right here in these scriptures did, he can't help us with it. And if he can't help us with it, ain't nobody gonna help us with it. Because we sure can't. It ain't nothing we can do with the devil by ourselves. He'll whoop our butt every time. Without the power of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all brother got anything?
No, sir.
No,
Oh,
sir.
yeah. Go ahead, Mike. Mikael.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Talk about that behind the scene cause I was thinking about the unclean spirit. Well, it's relevant. You notice it said that part where it said they walks about in dry places, seeking rest and find none. The book of Enoch said they were gonna be thirsty. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all familiar with that? But nevertheless, that's kind of parallelism. That's why them demons was worried about going into torment before judgment. But nevertheless, I thought that was interesting when I learned that the judgment on them falling on them Nephilim, that they were gonna be unclean spirit and they were gonna be thirsty. And then Mashiach said they walks about in dry places. But yeah, that's all. I hope that wasn't too.
Yeah, you got those spirits. They everywhere.
Yeah.
At all times. They operating at all times. They looking for any little space to get in.
Even while you sleep.
Yeah. They looking for any little space to be able to fit in there. They don't need much space, just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, and we got to know our weaknesses. Remember, I was telling you earlier, I don't watch a lot of them horror movies, like all that hacking and blood and stuff. I used to watch them back to back. I learned
those movies got spirits. It's spirits attached to them movies, Hebrew.
Yeah, I cut that out. And I might watch one, but I'm not watching them back to back. I don't even desire to watch them really now. But yeah.
All right, Cortez.
All right. Verse 8. For he said unto him, come out of the man, thou unclean spirit. And it's in red letter, by the way. And he asked him, what is thy name? And he answered, saying, my name is Legion, for we are many. And he besought him much that he would not send them away out of the country. Now there was there nigh unto the mountains a great herd of swine feeding. Of swine feeding. And all the devils besought him, saying, send us into the swine, that we may enter into them. See, I'm putting emphasis on that swine for a reason.
I know it.
Okay. All right. Send us into the swine, that we may enter into them. And forthwith Jesus gave them leave. And the unclean spirits went out and entered into the swine. And the herd ran violently down a steep place in the sea. They were about 2,000 and were choked in the sea.
Okay, hold on right there, Cortez.
That's a lot of doggone spirits, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Now let me say this right here. Now you remember a while ago when I said that without the power of the Most High, we don't have anything to fight against these spirits with.
Right.
Yep. Right.
Now this swine that we dealing with right here, they didn't want to be possessed by those demons so bad that they committed suicide.
Even the swine trying to get away from them.
So if they had any power to stop them spirits from getting in them, wouldn't they have did it?
Yep.
If they had anything to fight back with, wouldn't they have done it? But because they didn't, they just committed suicide. All right, go ahead, Hebrew.
All right. And they that fed the swine fled and told it in the city and in the country. And they went out to see what it was that was done. And they come to Jesus, and he see him that was possessed with the devil, and had the legion sitting and clothed in his right mind. And they were afraid. And they that saw it told them how it befell to him that was possessed with the devil, and also concerning the swine. And they began to pray him to depart out of their coast. And when he was come into the ship, he that had been possessed with the devil prayed him that he might be with him. Howbeit, Jesus suffered him not, but said unto him, Go home to thy friends and tell them how great things the Lord hath done for thee, and has had compassion on thee.
Okay, okay, right there. That's fine. No, that's fine.
Okay.
That's enough right there, Hebrew. Appreciate
All right.
it. Okay, so this brother had been cleaned to this spirit by the Messiah, right?
Right.
The brother had been tormented by this spirit that had attached itself to him for so long. He was afraid to be by himself, y'all. Did y'all get that?
Yep.
He knew the Messiah was the one that cast that demon out.
Mm.
He wanted to follow him around everywhere he went to make sure that the demon didn't come back.
I didn't ever think about it that way.
He wanted to make sure that demon didn't come back and possess him again, because he knew what? He ain't got no power against the demon.
Yeah.
But see, at this time, the Messiah was still on the scene. So what? The Holy Spirit wasn't on the scene yet. So in order to get that type of power, you had to be in his presence. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This man had enough sense. He knew where his help came from. Do we know where our help come from?
Preach, brother. Preach.
Make it plain.
Y'all remember that song they used to sing in the church?
All of my help.
My help. What? Smooth, what? What
Yeah.
it say?
Come from the
All
Lord.
my help come from the Lord.
Yes, sir.
All right, Hebrew. This thing getting good. All right. Spiritual leeches. Spiritual leeches. Okay, we looked at the foundation scripture, chapter 5, Mark chapter 5, verse 1. We read verse 1 through 19. We stopped at verse 19. Okay, the definition of a leech. What is a leech? Did y'all see the thumbnail that my brother made? Y'all see the thumbnail with the little ugly leech on there with the big with the face?
Yeah.
Brother Warrior, can you put the thumbnail up there?
Yeah, give me a minute. Let me see. Let me try to send it. Let me see. I should be able to send it directly to this computer now. Let me see here. Well, I had
well, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. I'm gonna go ahead and get a definition of a leech while we wait on you to do
Yes,
that.
sir.
The definition of a leech: an aquatic or terrestrial annelid worm with suckers at both ends. It got suckers at both ends. Why do it got suckers at both ends? Because all that sucker do is take. He ain't never giving nothing. All he doing is taking.
I ain't want to miss nothing. He don't want to miss nothing. He getting it from both ends.
And that's the way these spirits, when these spirits attach themselves to you, only thing they're trying to do is drain you.
Can y'all see that?
There you go. Y'all see that? See that? You see him at the bottom right there? Look at him. Y'all, that's the actual microscopic phase of a leech. That's a real leech face at the bottom right there.
Yeah, this is a real leech.
Up under
that thing ugly. That thing is ugly.
And then, Brother Warrior got the blood dripping out.
Well, I heard you talk. You said something about some blood.
Yeah. All right. It says many species are blood-sucking parasites, especially of vertebrates, and others are predators. So, a leech can be a parasite, it can be a vertebrate, or it can be a predator. What you mean, Brother Stephen? I'll tell you exactly what I mean. You got those leeches. I'm going to deal with the parasites. You got those parasite leeches. You know what that parasite leech do? He'll lay around. He ain't going to come look for you, though. He'll lay around, wait on you to come through. And when you come through, he'll latch on to you. Yeah, one of them kind of parasite leech. He's a parasite leech.
Yes,
So
sir.
he ain't got no car. The parasite leech ain't got no car. The parasite leech, he's just in the hood. And if you don't go through the hood, you won't see him. The parasite. You
Yeah.
won't see him unless you ride through. But that predator leech, that
Yeah.
predator got a car. He got a car.
Hey, bro,
Hey,
Steph. Oh,
yeah.
that predator also the unclean spirit.
Yes, sir. See, this a twofold lesson, Hebrew.
Yes, sir.
This is a spiritual as well as a physical. Cause see, that predator, see, he got that car. See, that predator, he can get in his car and come to your house and ask for some money. But see, that parasite, he gotta wait on you to come through the neighborhood so he can flag you down because he ain't got no car. That predator, he got a telephone. He can send you a cash app request. he can send you a cash app request. But that parasite, he can't afford no phone. That predator, he gonna stalk you. He gonna run you down. And he ain't gonna stop asking you either. He gonna keep on. You can tell him no many times you want to. He still gonna keep calling. But that parasite, he can't do you like that because he ain't got no phone. Now we're dealing with the physical side of it. All right, Cortez, let's look at Proverbs chapter 30. Proverbs chapter 30, and we're going to read 12 through 17. And I'm going to give y'all the human definition of a leech. The human definition of a leech is a person who extorts profit from or sponges on to others. He habitually exploits or relies on other people all the time. That's what he is.
I know a bunch of them. I know a bunch of them spiritual beggars, leeches, begging leeches. Okay, I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna go be back. Let me go back in my turtle shell. Go ahead, bro.
No, I've been waiting. I've been waiting on you to come in. I know you mad at me, but I need you to come on in here and get some in here.
Ain't nobody mad at you. Go ahead,
Come on in
Negro.
here with me. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 12 through 17. Cortez, bring it out, Hebrew. And I'm gonna give my brother credit. I got this scripture from my brother Warrior. He gave me this scripture last night. Go ahead, Cortez.
All right, Proverbs chapter 30, verse 12 reads, there is a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness. There is a generation, oh how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up. There is a generation whose teeth are as swords, and their jaw teeth as knives, to devour the poor from off the earth, and the needy from among men. The horse leech had 2 daughters, crying,
Do what now?
give
It said a horse leech got what?
2 daughters,
And what's their
crying,
name?
crying, give.
Gimme.
Right.
Hey, oh, you took the thumbnail down. Hey, can you put the thumbnail back up there one more time, Hebrew?
Yes, sir. I was trying to let him see what that horse leech looked like.
Okay. All right.
Woo, man.
The horse leech had 2
He
daughters.
got 2 daughters.
Look
And
at
the
that
only thing
thing.
they kept on saying is give.
Right.
There you go.
Look at
Hey,
it.
you see that?
Hey.
Hey, money.
Hey, look at all them hands up under there. Only thing they doing is want to take. Them horse leeches. Give.
Blood suckers.
Number bloodsuckers, Hebrew.
Don't come in there. Your
All
life's
right.
about to get cut off. Don't go to pastor and your life's about to get cut off.
Okay, Cortez, let's look at Isaiah chapter 56.
Hold on,
verse
let me
10
finish.
through
Let me
20.
finish that script out, Hebrew.
Okay, go ahead. I thought
There
you were
are
done
3
with it.
there are 3 things that are never satisfied. Yea,
What's that?
4 things say not. It is enough.
They don't never get enough.
No.
Right.
Hey, bro, and that's true, man, bro. These scriptures are so true because it don't make no difference how much you give a leech.
They keep wanting.
As soon as what you gave him gone, he'll be right back. And that's
Yes,
the way
sir.
the spirits do you.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
those spirits get the spirit of anxiety. That spirit of anxiety will get on you. The least little thing go wrong, you all up in the uproar. You're crying. You can't get yourself under control. You're nervous. Liable to have a wreck if you get up under the wheel. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as he suck everything he got out of you, he'll leave. But when everybody get quiet, he'll be talking again. He ain't going nowhere.
He gonna
Give,
be
give,
talking
give,
again.
give,
Hey, he
give.
gonna be talking again with everybody.
Yeah, he'll be talking again. Debo. All right, check this out then. Cortez, pull up Isaiah 56.
You said what now, brother?
Isaiah 56.
Isaiah 56,
Okay.
verse 10 through 12.
Isaiah 56. Where we at?
I'll get it, Hebrew, if you need me to.
No, I got it. I'm just waiting on brother to pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. You know I'm locked and loaded.
Okay.
What verse now?
8 through 12.
10
Oh,
through
my
12.
bad. 10 through 12, my bad. I was looking at 8. My fault. Yeah, 10 through 12. Yeah, Isaiah 56.
All right.
All right. His watchmen are blind.
Wait a minute.
They are all
Isaiah,
ignorant.
hold on, brother. Isaiah 55.
For as the rain cometh down.
56.
Isaiah
Okay.
56. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that,
10
y'all.
through 12.
All right. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Okay.
Yet,
What do a leech do? He ain't finna go no work. For what? He like a
right.
dumb dog. He gonna lay right there on that porch and wait on you to throw a biscuit out there.
They cannot bark. They
Go
cannot
ahead,
bark.
Hebrew.
No, I was looking at that script where he say they cannot bark, but that's a what kind of dog is that don't bark? Okay.
He too
a
lazy to
lazy
bark.
one. Hey, a lazy
He
one.
too lazy.
I tell my wife all the time, I don't want no dog that ain't gonna bark, and that dog got to be big.
Yeah. And then it say, love to slumber.
Right.
Love to slumber.
Verse 11.
And then he said he a greedy dog.
Mm-hmm.
He greedy. Not only that, he greedy.
Better go out, better get out and hunt.
Verse 11. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain, for his quarter. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink. And tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant.
So they said we're going to get drunk today, and tomorrow we're going to do this all over again, but we're going to get drunker tomorrow than we're going to get today.
Hot dog.
Greedy.
Know some of them too. Know a lot of them spiritual leeches that be drunken. Know a lot of physical spiritual drunken leeches.
Can't get enough to drink. Can't get enough to drink. You can buy 3 cases and 5 fifths. They won't go to bed till they get it all drunk up.
Boy, I used to go down to my uncle's house. And, boy, I couldn't step out the truck. There you go. Where that drink at, boy? Boy, there you go.
There you go, right here. Look up on the screen. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Cortez. Cortez, go to Romans chapter 16 and 18.
Romans 16, 18. Can't get this thing right for nothing. Okay, 16.
Verse 18.
All right, I'm just gonna hit the go and then scroll. All right.
All right.
Yes, sir.
For they that are such serve not our Lord Jesus Christ, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple.
Read that again, bro. Read that one more time.
For they that are such serve not our Lord Jesus Christ, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple.
Who do that sound like to y'all? Huh? Who do that sound like today?
Preachers.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Hey,
They serving their own belly.
there go that bowl right
They ain't,
there. That bowl, man. Hey, they trying to eat, man.
hey, they ain't studying the congregation. They serving
No.
their own bellies. Okay.
And it
I,
shows too. That belly shows too.
I
It
tell you
really
what.
do.
I tell you what. Go to Acts chapter 20, verse 29 through 23. Acts 20, verse 29 through 20, verse 29 through 33.
29 through 23.
Hold on, I'm almost there.
You said 20. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is it. 29.
29 through 33. Now
All right.
this is dealing with spiritual leeches. Now these that we dealing with now, they spiritual as well. They both of them. They the spiritual and the physical leeches. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Hebrew.
All right. Acts 20, verse 29 reads, For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things, to draw away disciples after them. Therefore watch, and remember that by the space of 3 years I ceased not to warn everyone night and day with tears. And now, brethren, I commend you to God and to the word of his grace, which is able to build you up and to give you an inheritance among all them which are sanctified. I have coveted no man silver or gold or apparel. Keep going.
Okay. Nah, you
Okay.
good. I ain't gonna keep them long tonight. I got a little short lesson. I ain't gonna keep them long. Let's look at Philippians chapter 3. We're gonna look at verse 2, and then we're gonna look at verse 19. We're gonna look at verse 2, then we're gonna skip down to verse 19. It's Philippians chapter 3.
All right.
I ain't gonna keep the people long tonight. Philippians chapter 3, verse 2, and then
All right.
verse 19.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
All right. Beware of dogs. Beware of evil workers. Beware of concision.
Okay, now go to verse 19. Here a little, there a little.
Whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things.
Okay. Who do that sound like today?
Man.
See, the Messiah was warning us about these spiritual leeches and about these pastors in these churches. He was warning us about these people, y'all.
Yeah.
You sure was.
Okay.
They'll flow dollar.
Let's look at the book of First Peter. First Peter chapter 5.
First Peter.
First Peter chapter 5. And we're gonna look at verse 1 through 4. I get it, Cortez. I get this.
All
I'll
right.
give you a little break. The elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder and a witness of the suffering of Christ, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock of Yah which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. Don't take their money. Don't preach to them and make them feel good and get their spirit all up and make them feel like you of me, and then ease in and take their bill money and leave them hungry and
Yeah,
without lights in the house with their children.
yeah. Man, that's low down.
Don't get their spirit up and then and I tell them they don't need no man. You don't need no man. Damn, a church full of women.
Hey,
You
brother.
don't need no husband. Then when income tax time come around, you go around and say, the Most High told me I need y'all everybody here to sow a $1,200 seed and you gonna get a house next year.
Hey, brother. Can I say something?
Go ahead, Hebrew.
You know what? You know why I think they tell the women they don't need no man? Because the man go like, we got bills to pay.
Yeah, that's
Wait
exactly
a
why.
minute.
Because we rational.
Yeah, we got
Women
bills
are
to pay.
emotional. Yeah.
The most I didn't tell you to get your bill money. Take out.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a leech that told folks what Stephen just said. When you get your income tax or you get your stimulus money, so $1,200 in the ministry. Now that big leech from down there in Houston, Texas. Go
Now
ahead.
he down there leeching off somebody else. Can't
Yeah,
never get enough.
Prosperity pimping.
Prosperity leeches. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being examples to the flock. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. So when the Messiah come back, y'all might as well not expect nothing good. Because you're not getting the crown. So you might well quit standing up in them pulpits talking about, I'm waiting on my crown. You gonna get a crown, but it ain't gonna be the one you think you're gonna get.
You doggone right.
You gonna get a hot crown. That's what you're gonna get. Crowned.
They're gonna get crowned. Pop.
Yeah, right, you know, it's in the book of Psalms where he say he was gonna shatter their teeth to pieces. He was gonna hit them in the mouth, Hebrew. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right, let's look at Malachi chapter 1, verse 10.
Oh, you want to go there, huh? You want to go there?
With a man rock,
See, yeah, with a man rock, yeah. See, you know what? I'm going back on mute. I'm going on mute. I was doing good. I'm going mute. Bye.
All right, Malachi chapter 1, verse 10. And it reads, who is there 7 among you that will shut the doors for naught? Neither do ye kindle fire on mine altar for naught. I have no pleasure in you, saith the Lord of hosts. Neither will I accept an offering at your hand. For from the rising of the sun even unto the going down of the same, my name shall be great among the Gentiles. And in every place incense shall be offered unto my name. And a pure offering for my name shall be great among the heathen, saith the Lord of hosts. But ye have profaned it, in that ye say, the table of the Lord is polluted, and the fruit thereof, even his meat, is contemptible. And ye said also, behold, what a weariness is it? And ye have snuffed at it, saith the Lord of hosts. And ye have brought that which was torn and the lame and the sick. Thus ye brought an offering. Should I accept this at your hand, saith the Lord? But cursed be the deceiver which had in his flock a male and vowed, and sacrificed it unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am the great king, saith the Lord of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathens.
Brother, where you
when the Most High come back, I just read that from Malachi. Chapter 1.
Oh, okay. My fault, man.
Malachi chapter 1. I read verse 10 through 14.
When the Most High come back, what now?
He coming back for these pastors' head that's robbing his flock.
Oh yeah. Sure
okay.
Will.
Let's look at Ezekiel chapter 34.
Ezekiel. All right. Chapter 4, what verse, brother?
Chapter 34, verse
Chapter
1 through 3.
chapter 4?
34.
Oh, okay. Okay. I gotta get used to this thing.
You said 1 through 3, Hebrew.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord God unto the shepherds, Woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. Should not the shepherds feed the flock? Yea, eat the fat, and ye clothe you with the wool. Ye kill them that are fed, but ye feed not the flock.
Okay. Let's look at Matthew chapter 12. Let's look at Matthew chapter 12, verse 43 through 45. Matthew 12, 43 through 45.
All right.
There it is. There it is.
Matthew 12,
Yeah.
verse 43 reads, When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest and findeth none. Then he said, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits, excuse me, 7 other spirits, more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation.
Okay, brothers and sisters. So when the Most High have delivered you from one of these spirits that's attached to you, my advice will be to you, don't return to your vomit like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you do that, that spirit, that same spirit that the Most High delivered you from, will come back to you with 7 more spirits stronger than he. I'm gonna ask y'all this. All of us got family members that's been addicted to drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever saw a family member that was addicted to drugs and then got help and then wind up backsliding and going back out there again? They be worse off that second time than they was that first time.
Mm.
You sure right, Hebrew. You
I'm gonna
right,
tell you
Hebrew.
something. I'm gonna give my testimony if it's all right.
Go ahead.
I grew up in the church, I dedicated my life to the Most High. Then I lost my mother and sister in a wreck, and I just kind of got an attitude and stopped serving the Most High. And next thing I know, I done got worse, couldn't control myself. I'm dreaming about killing folks. I'm dreaming about I'm having thoughts and wanting to go up in police station and take them out. I'm just having all kind of stuff. When I lost my mother and sister, I wanted to end myself, but I knew I was going. I saw fire. I didn't want to go that way, so I just got worse. I want to give. That's why I don't play. You get worse. You can't get no rest. You're fighting. I'm fighting and killing people in my sleep. Every time I look around, somebody trying to mess over on me. Police. It's just all kind of stuff. So y'all can think it's a game if you want to, but I'm here to tell you. I'm gonna tell you that don't play around because the scripts is real. I'm telling you. Y'all can play around if you want to. It's 7 times worse. You might not make it back. Look at the time we in now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you for that testimony, Hebrew, man. I appreciate that. That's a blessing to somebody.
Yeah, yes.
And what the brother's saying is so true, because I have dealt with some things and I went back to it. and it was 10 times worse than it was the first time I found myself in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I call myself being a hustler, being out in the street, ripping, running the street, doing God know what, away from my wife and kids when I was in my younger days. Called myself quitting and getting in the church, and went back out there in those streets. Man, it was 10 times worse then than it was the first time I was out, and I went to jail that second time. You know what I'm
I did
saying?
too. Yeah.
So the Most High give you when He deliver you from this stuff, man, you better keep your hands off of that stuff.
Shoot, might not make it back.
Okay.
And
I
then
got one more, y'all.
it's
Go ahead, bring it out.
It might not hit you all at once. It didn't hit me all at once. And then it was gradual. And then I got hit. Then I got hit hard. But it was gradual, like a few years went by. Maybe a couple, maybe 3. The next thing I know, I was out of control. But yeah. But now we're in a different time setting. We're in a different time setting right now. So you don't know. But anyway, don't play with the Most High.
Hey, that go back to that lesson that I did. Seek the Most High while He can be found. While you got time.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell y'all my dream. I dreamed about I was fighting a whole army. I was asleep. I was laying them down. I was shooting them and stuff. And I looked down at I thought I was in church because it looked like church benches. I was up under the church benches, so I thought I was shooting them down. What it was when I went to court and they gave me them 16 years, I looked at them benches. Them was the same benches in my dream. It was the courtroom. I was fighting everybody. I was in there by myself. That's what that was. It was,
And see, bro, those were spirits that were picking at you in your sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what those spirits do. Because see, if they can't get you while you conscious, if you got enough sense to call on the Most High when those spirits try to come up on you and rebuke them in the name of Yeshua.
Yeah.
See, if they can't get you while you're awake, while you conscious, because they know that you're going to run to the Most High when they try to come on you. So what they'll do, they'll wait till you go to sleep. And they'll try to come on you in your sleep. Brother Mikael can tell you himself. Yeah. I went through an episode where every night I laid down last year. Every night I laid down, I was fighting demons in my sleep. I would call Mike that morning. And I would tell Mike about it. But it was because I was praying against them while I was conscious.
Yeah.
But as soon as I laid down to go to sleep, they would all attack me in my sleep.
Man.
Yeah.
And they would try.
Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike. My bad.
Oh, okay. I go. Then you also got the other spiritual leeches called incubus and succubus.
Yeah.
These are the spiritual leeches or the spiritual demons that'll latch on you, have you lusting in your sleep.
Yeah.
Wake it up all wet and moist. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
It is, bro. And a man too. It'll do it to a man too.
Yeah, hey. That's the succubus. That's the woman.
Female spirit.
And the incubus. That's the male. So you sitting up there, you dreaming of Sisters Denzel Washington. You sleeping with a damn nasty demon in your sleep.
Yeah,
and
real
brothers like,
you gonna have to do a lesson on them about clean spirits.
Man, it's so many of them, man. It's in the book of Enoch who they all are.
The reason why you have female and male spirits because them used to be giants. Their judgment was passed that they were gonna roam the earth, terrorizing folks. That's why they took them books out. Walking around in dry places.
Then you got another spiritual demon or spiritual leech named Lilith. That's Adam's first wife.
First wife, so did.
She
the ugliest. Woo!
She calls women to have abortions. And she gives your children nightmares.
And she the ugliest demon you ever want to see too. All right, I don't have many more, Hebrew. All right, let me look at well, man. Matthew chapter 4, 23 through 25. And Jesus went about all Galilee, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing all manner of sickness and all manner of disease among the people. And his fame went throughout all Syria, and they brought unto him all sick people that were taken from diverse diseases and torments, and those which were possessed with devils, and those which were lunatic. Those spirits attached themselves to them people and drove them insane, turned them into lunatics. And then nowadays we see people that's out of their mind, and we'll laugh at them and make fun of them, not knowing that these people got demons on them, man.
Yeah, it really ain't nothing to laugh about.
It ain't, man. And then it say, and those that had the palsy, he healed them. And there followed him great multitudes of people from Galilee and from Decapolis and from Jerusalem and from Judea and from beyond Jordan. So these people, the reason why they were following the Messiah, because they knew that he was a healer. But look at us today. We don't even have to follow him around. All we got to do is have faith in him, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and call on him. That's all we have to do. I'll tell y'all what I'm gonna show you. I ain't gonna tell you about it. I'm gonna show you. Let's look at John chapter 10, verse 10. John chapter 10 and 10.
You me read the
No,
thief
John
coming.
John chapter 9. John chapter 10, verse 9 and 10.
Okay. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved and shall go in and out and find pasture. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they may have life and have it, and that they might have it more abundantly. Keep reading. Steph, he got knocked out. He'll be back.
Yeah, somebody might have called it. But you also, I'm gonna tell you a foul spirit, spiritual leech. I can't stand. That's why I cut these people out of my life. They always call you on your phone, and everything is negative. Ain't never nothing good going on. They call you to drain you with their problems.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Hebrew. That's a man. You have a good day. Then somebody just call you with just a whole bunch of negative talking.
I'm laughing because I can relate.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You sure right, Hebrew. Then
And man, I can't. Yeah, it'd be family, it'd be so-called friends, or you know, especially in this walk, you know, we try to help folks and minister folks behind the scenes, but doggone, every time I talk to you, your foot hurt, your back hurt, or this going on. Hey, I can't take all that. I got stuff to do. I can't do it. That drains you spiritually. Yeah, that'll drain you spiritually.
Hey, you sure right. I'm gonna tell you how I know you're right. Because let's say, for instance, if I'm having a bad day or if I'm hurting, I'll try not to talk to nobody because you'll drain their spirit. Because I know if I feel that way when somebody call me with it, I don't want to call nobody else with it. You know what I'm saying? So you sure right.
Yes,
you right.
See, it's one thing. Cortez, see, your situation, bro, you got a bad disease. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a blood disorder. You know what I'm saying? So,
but still,
right.
I don't be wanting to burden nobody with it though.
But I understand that. But I'm talking about those people that ain't going through a damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't going through nothing. You know
Cortez, I wasn't talking about it. Cortez, I wasn't talking about you, Hebrew. I'm talking about
No. I knew you weren't talking about me, cuz I was just using myself as an example. No, I knew that. But yeah, I was using myself as an example.
But I'm talking about them old grouch ass people that ain't got nothing wrong with them. Every time you answer the phone, man, I'm tired, man, these folks at my job, man. Bruh, listen here. You ain't doing that to me. You ain't doing that to me every day. You better,
The one that I always talking about, man, it's the man holding me back. It's the man.
hey, you better find you somebody else to complain to every day. You ain't gonna do it to me.
I know it. And then you got this one. Then you got this spiritual leech coming around, always talking about their relationship. Oh, I don't want to hear it.
Oh man. And then look,
it's this wrong. Ain't nobody fault. It ain't their fault. It's everybody else's fault in the relationship.
But when the relationship going good, they won't call you and tell you about that though.
Oh, it's Bay.
Right.
Hey, Stephanie, it's Bay. Hey, you call him. Hey, man, I just called to check on you. Oh, man, over here chilling with Bay. Oh, it's Bay today? Yeah, she. yeah, 15 minutes ago, she was this and that, and she lazy, and now she, man, over here chilling with Bay right now, man.
Oh man. Hey,
Boy,
that
you
happened
so
to
right.
me. Hey, that happened to me in real life right there, for real. Oh man, I'm sick of that B did this. Man, I'm sick of that. Man, she sorry. I called back about 30 minutes like, what going on with you, man? Oh man, over here chilling with Bay. What? You just told me.
You just trying to kill her a while ago. Oh man, you know, we had some makeup love, man. It's all good. She was just frustrated.
I tell you what, just don't call me about Bay no more.
The ones that get caught and then swerve it down. I ain't doing nothing though. But the evidence show that you doing something, but you ain't doing nothing.
Okay, y'all, we gonna end it on this one, okay? This is gonna be the last one. Let's go to Ephesians chapter 6, and we're going to do verse 10 through 20. Because I got to get back on this road.
All right.
Right, Sister Pashawn. Toxic relationship. I get right back on as soon as Stephanie get through. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10 reads, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Hold on. Now, I didn't just want to tell y'all about all this spiritual warfare and not show y'all the scriptures on how to equip yourself to fight against it. That would be defeating the purpose, right?
All praise.
Right.
All right, go ahead, Hebrew.
Verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Therefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yah, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand, therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yah, praying always with all prayer and supplication, in the Spirit, and watching thereunto, with all perseverance, his supplications for all saints, and for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I might open my mouth boldly to make known the mysteries of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein may speak boldly as ought to speak. But ye also may know my affairs and how I do. Titus and beloved brother and faithful minister in the Lord shall make known to you all things, whom I have sent unto you for the same purpose, that ye might know our affairs, and that he might comfort your hearts. Peace be to the brethren, and love with faith, from Yah the Father, and the Lord Hamashiach, Jesus Christ. Grace be with all them that love the Lord, Hamashiach, Jesus Christ, in sincerity. Amen.
Cortez, brother, let me tell you something. You read that with authority. You hear me? You read that with authority, Hebrew. All
Man,
praise to the Most High.
hey, that's one of my favorite scripts, man. I got chills on me, man.
That's right.
All
Get it
praise.
in.
All
Get it
praise.
All
in.
praise.
All praise to the Most High. But
Yeah. Now back. Go ahead, Hebrew. Go ahead. My bad.
we don't have to end the lesson, but that's not all of my scripts. I got a whole nother 50 round, 100 round clip, but those are all the ones I'm gonna bring out. But we can still continue the lesson because I know y'all brother got something to say, and the doors of the church is open.
But hey, go get off this line, man. Yeah, he slid. Hey, that slide the collection plate, please.
Right.
When the ushers get to the doors of the church, open the doors of the church, and as you go out, please put your money in the collection plate. Please, thank you.
And since I said what I said publicly, I would say this publicly. My brother, y'all brother know how I am about when I'm leading stuff. I didn't mean no harm, but y'all know how I am. But I apologize if I
I'm
offended
learning.
you.
I'm learning quick.
I ain't studying. I get you behind the scenes. I'm gonna
learning
bless your
quick.
ears behind the scenes. You best believe that. Your black face is mine.
Sister Bashan on my side. Sister Bashan on my side.
Hey, Cortez on my side. Cortez on my side. You just neutral. I gotta see what side you leaning on before
I'm
I
neutral,
claim.
man. I ain't got nothing to do with that, man.
I'm gonna see what side you on, and I'm gonna get it behind the scenes. Yes, sir.
Hey, look at that. ATMs. Hey, remember I was talking about that earlier, Brother Stephen. ATMs in the church. Look on the screen. Brother Slide.
Show your screen. Show your screen.
He should be able to see it.
Oh, it might be my end. Maybe my end froze up.
Oh, I see it. ATM machines in the lobby of the local mega church. Yes, sir. They sure got them.
Yeah, I think I know a church that got one in Tupelo.
Yeah, that's probably my cousin up there by Verona. Hey, up there by that's my cousin. Yeah,
that's your cousin.
Yeah,
he got an ATM now for real.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, he do.
I ain't seen it. I heard he did.
Yeah, he got one in there.
Let's go investigate.
I see if I go in there, I'm gonna have to go in there like we got to go in there like Paul and Silas.
No, we're gonna just go. We're just gonna go in there and look at the ATM machine and walk out.
No, I'm family. I can't just go in there and look, man. You know, I got
you can. No, you can speak. I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna say, hey, where you from? I'm bald. All right, y'all take it easy. You finna leave? Yeah.
Hey, they gonna say run that card before you leave.
All right, I'm gonna run it. All right.
Hey, you know how you used to go back in the day. I ain't got no money on me. Well, we got ATM out there in the lobby, so
I ain't got no card. I'm in bankruptcy.
Can I still get a word?
Hey, don't get me started on them guys. But hey, toxic relationships. You can spot them toxic spiritual leeches and relationships or whatever you want to call it. This is what I don't like. I'm just speaking for me. I can't stand when I get on social media and all I see is somebody talking about their relationships. Man, that stuff get on my nerves, man. I'm like, man. Then when somebody get on there and respond to what they don't like, they get mad and want to. have an argument on Facebook. But that's another thing, man. Social media, it'll drain you spiritually too. So if you find yourself being spiritually drained off social media, you need to fast from it. Take a break, take a pause.
Hey, what make them pastors think they got a right to your hard-armed W-2s?
They check your W-2s too.
Look at the screen. Y'all ain't seen that? The pastor talking about when you get your W-2s, you got to bring that 10%. Y'all ain't seen them video. I guess not.
Why? I mean, you got to ask yourself, man. Like Galatians chapter 3, right? Who bewitched you, you foolish Galatians? I mean, who bewitched? These people are under a spell. They don't even know it, man.
Yeah, see, a lot of times the men don't go because they know what's up. We out here, we was out here hustling too. How you go, hustler? Man. And we wonder why we poor. In the Bible, the so-called assembly, church as they would call it, was given to the people. But in this beast system, the so-called church is taken from the people. The Leech has two sisters, Gil and Gil. Proverbs.
Hey, brother, why y'all like that?
Yeah, you don't get on out of here. I'm gonna cut off both of your hands.
Hey, make sure you get that right hand with that line.
Hey, yeah. I'm gonna get that one
Yeah,
first.
cut that one off.
Not only that.
Not only that, get the left hand too. Not only that, get them legs so you won't walk back in there no more.
Yeah. Get that cut them hands off and slap them with it. Then they gonna be talking about, can I get a hand? Man, that's something serious, man. Then you can't get nothing.
What Sister Vashawn say, y'all?
Let me see. I'm scrolling. There she go right there.
She said my old pastor something.
Wanted members to use this certain person to do their taxes. So they'll know how much they need to give him. I wish I would. That's control.
Why could I be in them type of situation where they ask me for my dang on 1099? Ask me.
They probably know better. Hustlers know game, recognize game. You know what I'm saying?
Sister Vashawn, I didn't see your message, sis, until after we had started the lesson.
Yes, sir. Spiritual leeches. Powerful lesson.
Yeah, I wish we had restarted it because now we're gonna have that big gap at the front of the lesson. But all praise to the Most High, we got it done.
Oh yeah.
Well, we won't start no more. You done made yourself clear. We won't start no more.
Hey, it all worked out, man. It all worked out. All praise.
Right.
I understand it from a military point of view. You got to be, organized, order.
Right.
Yeah, I understand that. But the only reason why I did it because I like Mike knowing better than I do. So, but
Mike, I think Mike thought the meeting was over because I guess he must have got knocked out the meeting. But the meeting ran over the time limit with the elders, and we had some important, really important meeting today about the assembly. And I just couldn't leave because wasn't nobody from our from Tupelo, Melchizedek that'll represent us, so I had to stay in there.
Look out, Kojak.
Kojak in the building. What up, Cub?
I didn't realize that was you that time until recently. Let me show my camera. Kojak, what's up, man? What's up, Kojak? You still in here?
Cuzzo been to Vegas.
Cuzzo.
Hey, he been to Vegas getting that top dollar,
Get
boy.
that paper here.
Shoot,
Yeah, old super truck out there in Vegas, ain't it?
You be careful out there, man.
For sure.
These folks act like you all good and cool. Hey, they act like they all good and cool. All these mysterious, all the people coming up hanging and stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. Just, you know what up. You know what up. Gang, recognize gang. You know.
Hey, Coach Jack, we gonna call you in a minute.
Oh, child of light of the Most High. I had it made. I had the shirt made. I just got what I did was get a picture off the internet and have it made. And they put it on their computer, and the computer printed it out. Yeah, that's what I mostly do. My daughter do it. Huh?
Your daughter makes shirts?
Yeah, she makes stuff.
Okay, all praise.
I'm gonna have to test her out first, cause I'm gonna have to see what her work is. But yeah, I'm gonna have No, for real. I'm like, bro, I like to do stuff right. You know what I'm saying? He said he got that third eye open.
Yeah, we all gonna call your three-way here in just a second, as soon as we get off here. Cortez, you got a number, don't you?
Yeah, I got Cuzzo number.
No,
right.
I'll get y'all some more information. I'm gonna get with her and talk. Get it with
Y'all,
her. I saw something at her house and it looked straight. I'm gonna get with her.
Y'all, I think I'm coming down with that stuff. I'm getting
don't say
chills.
Man,
No,
don't say
real
that.
talk.
You got
Real
a headache?
talk. I had one earlier. I got rid of it, but I'm getting chills, man.
You probably ain't gonna be too bad then. I had a darn headache, man. My head was just that song gone. I had a headache for 10 hours.
Yeah, I done drugged up. I know the symptoms. You know what I'm saying? I've been having chills ever since last night.
Yeah. So just get you some doggone grapefruits and lemons and stuff. If you can get you some real grapefruit juice. If not, get the grapefruit.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop down here at the fruit stand tomorrow when I'm down here in Miami.
Take a break off the sugar.
All right.
Try to eat less meat, cause your immune system in your stomach and all that stuff is slowing it down. You know what I'm talking about? Especially when you're sick. But that's what I do. I try to get some citrus, apples, and stuff.
You say lay off the meat.
I'm talking about why you got them symptoms. I know you ain't gonna lay off of it.
You talking against my chicken?
Well, I know. Well, I'm just talking about that. That might ease some of your symptoms. That might help your recovery from getting sick. Cause mine it was short. I mean, it was short. But the first time I got sick, it was like about over a week. And then
all right,
it was
y'all.
short
Let's go ahead and end the lesson so we don't make it
too long.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. All right, brother.
Shalom, family.
She told me to drink tea. Okay. It's a tea.
Yeah, get you some ginger tea. That'll knock it, and some digestive tea. But yeah. Who gonna end it? Me or y'all? What we gonna do?
I think you'll probably have to end it, Brother Warrior.
Okay. Shalom, family. We love you.
Kingdom over everything.
Y'all.
Or you can say kingdom over everybody. Are you willing to put your mind, body, and soul on the line?
Call this kingdom over everything. I'm about my Abba's business, so I be my wedding ring. Married to the gospel, and I'm faithful, never giving up. That's word to the chief. My belief in the spiritual. Do the work, plant the seed. Christ is what these people need. Not them doctors that y'all feed. Souls burning cause of greed. Hands to the piss out, like the swizz that from my brizz out. 10 toes biz out as I'm praying for my criz out. Precept on them precepts while I let the spirit direct. Every move I miss, can't let the serpent take my soul away. Praying for the strength to make it through the day. Darts flying at me, but Ephesians keep me strapping. Pappy say he got me long as I worship his son. He say I'll never lack as long as he is number one. He is. That's why I'm you get my body, I'm a soldier, yeah, how we gon' kill Illuminati.